Hello there, and welcome back to another Shaver's Motion video. Today, I will be giving my top 15 DC Multiverse McFarlane figures for 2025. And number 15, we have the new 52 Superman. I really love how this figure turned out. I think some down points for it is that they did not give us any wires in the cape. We got a symbol on the back though, and I think that the head sculpt looks great. I just love how the suit looks. The boots look great as well. So overall, this is a great looking figure. He's great to have on my new 52 Justice League shelf. And yeah, he's just an overall great figure, and I've enjoyed having him, and so he's my number 15 figure for this year. Number 14 is the Riddler, the Hush Riddler. Okay. This Riddler I've always kind of wanted a figure of, and now that they gave it to us, he looks great, and he's just always been one of those Batman rogues that when I look at the Riddler, this is how I see him. And so it's nice to actually have this depiction of the Riddler for my collection and him to be added in there. His cane looks great. You know, we have the question mark sign on there. Yeah, he's all I've kind of wanted in a Riddler figure, and this is my number 14 figure of the year. Okay, going to number 13, we have Mr. Miracle. Alright, here's Mr. Miracle. I love the smiling face. Just the hands kind of going out there too. We even got little base pieces for him to fly on. I think what could have made this figure even better is a cloth goods cape and put that on him. But otherwise, he's a great figure to add to the collection, especially for your Justice League, or if you have Darkseid guys like that. He's great for those to be added into those spots for collection wise. Alright, at number 12, we have the Spectre. This one, he's really turned out great looking. I love that they gave us cloth good with bendy wire for this guy's cape. And then the face doesn't always match up with the hoodie, which is a downside, but otherwise he's great for the collection, especially for the Justice Society. The little fire effect I gave the fire effect from Jade figure that we got this year as well. I'm glad that I was able to pick this guy up in the 2-pack. The first time him going around, he was super expensive, but now I was able to get 2 figures from the 2-pack, him and Atom Smasher, and they just look great for the Justice Society characters. So, number 12 is the Spectre. Alright, number 11 is Cheetah. For her, she looks great. Not only did we get like interchangeable hands, but we also got interchangeable face plates too. So you could change how her face looks in and out, and I thought that was a great idea for her. This is like her original suit. I wish that we would have gotten more of the cheetah-like form that she has in like the modern comics. But I am just glad to have her. For my Legion of Doom, and so that she can be displayed. Also that she can just go against Wonder Woman. I think a big downside to her though is the diaper piece. These like the sculpting, it's breaking up so much right in here that just looks really dumb looking. And so that would be kind of one of my big nitpicks right there. And another thing that I wish was better is the tail. If we could have a bendy tail. But those are the 2 spots that I wish were a bit better. Otherwise, she looks great. From a distance, it looks great on the shelf too. So, if you haven't picked her up, you should go out there and get her. Unless if you're waiting for a better looking cheetah. Alright, number 10 is Reverse Flash. This one came in a 2-pack with Thomas Wayne. And when I think of Reverse Flash, this is who I think of. This is the character that really gets me excited about. Like, a Flash villain is Reverse Flash right here. Something that he has as well is interchangeable head. He can change out his head to an unmasked look. The lightning bolt in the center as well just looks amazing. He's got that look of mischief as well. Like he's ready to mess up Barry Allen's life a little bit. So this is my number 10 pick of Reverse Flash for the McFarlane. At number 9, we have Dr. Fate. I have both versions of Dr. Fate, the classic yellow and blue, light blue, and this gold and dark, I don't know, you could either call it black or you could call it like a dark blue. But I just love how the figure has come out. Overall, he just looks great on the shelf with the Justice League. I have my other version with my Justice Society figures. So at number 9 we have Dr. Fate, and yeah, the only thing that people were talking about though too is the shoulder pads, but that's kind of hard to break up the sculpt on that, so I'm not too picky on that, and it would probably be a little bit goofy as well. But number 9, Dr. Fate. All right, number 8 we have is Red Tornado. This is the classic looking Red Tornado. You know, when I think of Red Tornado, this is who I look at. And I'm like, yep, that's Red Tornado right there. The other Red Tornado version that we got before, you know, he's alright, but he's nothing compared to having this guy. A downside is, you know, not having any wire in the cape. I think that would have really gave us more to Red Tornado, but we at least got some wires in the upper portion right here for his hoodie. Yeah, so I'd say that this guy, he looks great on the shelf for my Justice League. Some parts that might irk me a little bit is like the diaper again, but other than that, for the most part, it transitions pretty smoothly. Just sometimes when you see it, you're like, But the face sculpt looks amazing on the guy. And the boots look great. So, at number 8 is my Red Tornado. Alright, number 7 is Hawk Girl. So I grew up watching DC Animated Universe, Justice League, and so Hawk Girl was a big Justice League character in that show, and so now that we have a Hawk Girl, I'm just super happy to like have her in the collection, have her next to Hawkman and like John Stewart. So she looks great on the shelf. She's probably a bit taller because she's on that Wonder Woman buck, but other than that, the way that she looks with the other figures in the Justice League shelf looks amazing. I'm glad I have her. I'm glad I was able to get both versions of her, this one and the variant platinum one, so I can have her for Justice League and for the JSA. So this is Hawk Girl. She does have a harder time standing up, I will say, but she is number 7 on my list. At number 6, we have Bizarro. And this guy looks great. I loved this figure so much that I got 2 of him. One for my Legion of Doom, and then one is going to be for like my, I have him in my Superman display right now, but with Red Arrow and hopefully an Artemis too. But I love the classic looking Bizarro. I love the Bizarro #1 being on there. Yeah, he looks great. He's got that S on the back as well. The cape, it can move around. You know, he's got the bendy wires. Just an overall great figure. Can't say much more because he's just awesome. And the way that they broke up his sculpt, it all just looks seamless together. So, Bizarro for number 6. Now we are getting into the top 5. And at number 5, we have is Deadshot. This is a great figure. You know, we have interchangeable gun pieces right here. You know, you can get a flamethrower one that's shooting out bullets. You have interchangeable hands. So the face looks great. And this is a classic looking Deadshot 2. And if you haven't seen my Nightwing stop motion, definitely go check it out because he is in it. I just love how this guy has turned out. You know, just sculpt work in here, the eyepiece, and yeah, Deadshot's just one of those big Batman characters too, and he is at my number 5 spot. Now, number 4. Since we had Deathstroke, we also need, or Deadshot, we also need Deathstroke. And this guy came out amazing. Love that we had extra guns. Love the like classic look that he has. I don't have the Teen Titans look that they have for the Platinum, but once I saw this guy on the pegs, I immediately picked him up. He's one of those big Teen Titans villains and one of Batman's big villains, and so I just love how he came out. His look is amazing. It just looks like he came right out of the comics. So, number 4 is Deathstroke. If you haven't got him, definitely go out and try and find him and get him. You won't regret it. Number 3 is Superman. Okay. When I saw this figure, I immediately knew that this is the Superman that I wanted on my shelf. He was going to be my definitive Superman. He's one that's not going to be in stop motion. because I just do not want to ruin him at all, ruin any of the joints. But like everything you need in a Superman, from the S on the back, the cape flowing, you have that head sculpt, amazing head sculpt, you have a great S, the body looks great as well. Many people point out like the black lining on the S symbol on the chest right here, and to me, I'm just like, that's okay. That'll be all right, because this is Superman, and this is how I see him. This is how I want him displayed. He is amazing to have in my Justice League collection. All right. Number 2 is Batman Year 1. Okay. Many people might have Superman be number 2, or have Superman higher than this Batman, but to me, looking at this Batman, he's everything I ever needed in the Batman. Just the way he looks. He's got that flowing cape that you can mess around with for the wires in it. I love that we have the utility belt right here. The face sculpt looks amazing. And yeah, it's just, this is a great Batman. I know that he's from the Year 1 comics, but he's going with my Justice League display, and he looks great in it. This is probably another Batman that I won't really use for stop motion, as I have a lot of other Batmans that I can use, and I just do not want to mess this guy up. I don't want to have any broken joints or broken legs, broken arms, broken head. So this Batman is staying pretty pristine with my Superman. Alright, so my number 1 pick for DC Multiverse McFarlane figure of 2025 is Cyborg Superman. This guy looks absolutely amazing. From the head sculpt, like, just look at that, between the cyborg look to the flush tone of Superman. Then you have the cyborg look on this side, and the hands over here. He looks amazing, feels amazing. He's got that wire cape in the back. There's no S symbol, but that's okay. The hair looks great. He's just, overall, this is like, hands down, the best figure. One of the best figures, I'd say, that McFarlane has put out. And I'm just lucky that I was able to snag this guy and get him. I believe I have another one of him as well, kept away in package. But this is the best figure, in my opinion, that McFarlane has done. So, if you have not picked up this Cyborg Superman, I definitely suggest that you do. You won't regret this guy. You won't regret getting him. He can go with your Death of Superman figures and the 90s Superman guys, so yeah. That was my top 15 DC Multiverse McFarlane figures for 2025. Looking forward to next year, which is our last year of McFarlane. And happy hunting. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.